Hello everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Mass Effect 2 with the Unknown Assembly. Haven't really done much, just pretty much back to back these first couple episodes. We're going to see what we got in our private terminal. Unread messages. Message from Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what you've been hearing. About what we've been hearing. Alright. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus systems, and is feared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt that you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I've arranged for him to join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Okay, lost contact with survey ship. Oh, the Project Firewalker thing. The MSV Rosalie, the survey ship with Cerberus connections, have gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientist Dr. Manuel Casey and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and are conducting research for us. You need to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The USV blah 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 was seen on the planet Ziona. Got it. Normandy crash site located. Admiral Hackett. Our scans in the Amanda system have turned up something that we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought that this might be important to you. But we've also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like you to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place a monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on the Normandy. If you find any signs of lost crewmen, we've asked you to report to the Alliance so that the heroes' families might have some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Yes. Our armor technicians heard that you're back in action, blah blah blah. I don't really use that. Project Overlord. Oh god, the saddest DLC in this game. One of our cells have just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely I can't speak. Even though I can't divulge operational details over this channel, you'll find them on the planet Ati in the Typhoon system in the Phoenix massing cluster. Please use care in the matter. God, I can't even speak. Alright, this is an extra weapon. At great cost and effort, we've tracked down Master Thief Kasumi Gato and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer have claimed to see her in person. She is unequaled at stealth and infiltration, and your skills will provide invaluable to your mission. Travel to the Zakaya ward on the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual, and print the password "Silence is golden" to begin the rendezvous. Alright, and we should be good. What about my team status? The Warlord, Dr. O'Keir, Archangel, the Professor, the Veteran, Master Thief, oh, I didn't mean to do that, and the Convict, Jack. Alright, let's get back to it. We're going to talk to the crew members a little bit.
Commander.
Thank you, Yeoman Chambers.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And
Thank you.
I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Alright.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Tell me a little
What are
about
your
you.
responsibilities.
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have.
Thank you.
If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back.
That
It's
is
a lot of
true.
pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
All
We're
right
lucky to
then.
have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives.
Well, that
We
may
look
be
out for human
true.
interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
Yeah, actually it
What can I
is.
say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Sadly, I'm not that much of a people person.
How do you feel about being assigned
Well,
to
actually, it
Normandy?
depends on the person.
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated,
Good,
terrified.
good.
But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I'll
Your
catch
trust is
you.
well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope,
I better
goodbye.
go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
We will most likely talk every now and then, but you're basically not important. Alright, let's go talk to our best man, Joker. How you doing, man?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I want to talk about.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us.
That
I
is
have to
true.
take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked.
I'll take your word for
You'll
that,
see.
Joker.
Even
I
if
was
an
on the
AI is
operating
spying
table.
on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer.
Yeah, what do you expect, Joker? I died.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
You got a mute button, use it.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
Yeah, okay. Tell me about
So,
the mission.
How do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal.
Good.
He's way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Alright, and the good old
Think about
days.
the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew.
Well, screw
We were
them.
Your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
I mean the
That's
Alliance,
okay.
not my crew. I love my
See ya,
crew.
Commander.
They're like a family to me. Hello, Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields. Or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown.
Wow.
In the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just put it out there.
Yeah.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Alright.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about
Cerberus.
the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's
lovely.
levels of secret classification.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me
That's
from
all for
answering.
now.
I didn't mean to stop.
Yes, Shepard.
Talking about
I wanna know more
Cerberus,
about
blah,
the
blah,
people.
Much of
blah.
that data is classified.
Structure
Yes.
How is
Cerberus.
Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me
That's
from
all for now.
God, I
Logging
keep
you
doing
out.
that. I don't mean to do that.
Yes, Shepard.
Blah,
I
blah,
wanna know more about
blah.
the people I'm
Much of
working
that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Let's
Alright.
discuss something.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Alright, let's see if there's
Do you
anything I
have a specific
missed.
inquiry?
You and
How are you
Joker.
getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
Alright,
That's all
well,
for
we're
now.
done with you.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Thank you, Edie. It was a pleasure to meet you. Let's go talk to the rest of the crew real quick. Jakub, where are you, my man? There you are.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock.
Yeah,
I want to
just
say
ease
that
up,
working
man.
with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
Thank
It's a
you.
privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe.
Yes.
As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
Good to
That's
know.
been a condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
And which actions would those be?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past.
Well, at least I
But if
know
the
someone's
collective
thinking
threat
the
is
same.
real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
See if we could do anything else.
Commander.
I want to talk more about you, my friend.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
All Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side.
Alright.
Anything else, Commander?
And
I understand
service
you
of
made
the
quite an
Alliance.
impact
Let's see
after
what
you
he
left
did.
the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices.
I did not need
The
to
whole
know
thing
that,
is
Jacob.
hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
The meeting room. I like this room. Especially the table. Although, I don't understand why I can't enter the tech
A
labs.
scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Really? Really? I'm the commander of this ship. I should be allowed anywhere on this ship. It is my
Commander, you
ship.
received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. I have not received a message. Alright, let's go to the crew quarters. I'll most likely cut out these loading screens after the first time I ever have them. Just because they're interesting loading screens in my opinion. Just the way it shows you actually going from floor to floor on this instead of just like a black screen that says loading in the corner.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, nice,
When
nice.
was her first birthday?
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Good to hear. Good man.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Yeah, you stupid android.
Access to life support is restricted.
Why? It's my
The
ship.
observation deck is closed until needed.
Give me my ship, Edie. I like you and all, but I need control of my own ship.
Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Hey, Rubert.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day.
Thank you.
Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do
Alright.
you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Hey, it's no problem. It'll only take like 5 minutes.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the
Good.
man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
That is a good question to
I wash
ask.
my hands most of the time.
Oh god, Rupert,
This
you
ain't no
didn't have to
luxury
add most of the
liner.
time.
You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
Rupert, stop while you're ahead, please.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
That's good to know, Rubert. I'm sorry about your family.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Dr. Jakub.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The
Ah,
kind
yes.
of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Thank you, Dr. Jakub. Is there anything I can do for you?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't.
Oh, I
It's
will, though.
expensive, and we have much larger concerns
Ah,
ahead.
don't worry. It's coming out of Cerberus funds.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners
You're
kick in.
kind of clipping through the
Life
chair.
planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you,
Good.
on a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Thank you.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
All right
See
then,
you
Dr.
later, Doctor.
Jakub. I'll see you later.
Commander.
All right, let's continue forward. I believe we... Oh, wait, no, we need to talk to Miranda. She's over here. Hello there, Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk a little bit?
Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
And while that might be good, I feel that this organization can easily lose its focus.
Are you military or political?
Mass victory.
Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structures similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Good, good, good.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
I already have done the impossible. I could do it a second time.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Thank you.
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart.
If you say
that
so.
includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Alright then,
Tell me
what about you?
yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
Oh yeah.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's
Not
the
to
reason
me,
I'm
though.
trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Oh, you're Miss Perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else.
I'm actually
And
glad
when
to
I
hear
do,
that.
The consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Alright, we'll
Thanks for
talk
the
again
information,
later.
Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Actually, no, we'll talk a little bit more. We got more to talk about. Come on, come on, come on. Roll through it. Give me that.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Investigate!
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed.
Yeah,
Aside
right.
from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright, let's go down to the engineer room, then to our private quarters, and then we'll end the video, everybody. To engineering! Oh, hello there. How you all doing?
You came all the way down here to see us?
Of course. You're a member of my
For
crew.
commanding officer.
Okay, that, I feel that line could have been said so much better. It sounded like it was a child saying it. You're speaking to our commanding officer. Our officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Oh, just seeing what was up.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
Complaining about what?
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
I'll find if I can.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags.
The daddy bugs. Oh god, I really like these
How did you
guys.
end up with
They're
Cerberus,
fun.
Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Well, at least you're
So how'd
following
you
your
get an offer to
dreams.
Join Cerberus, Ken.
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
Oh, thank you, Engineer Donnelly.
Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
How did you wind up?
Okay, I didn't mean to do that.
But it got me noticed by the elusive
God!
man.
That's an understatement.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man.
Here
He
we
made an
go.
offer, and here I am.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Fair enough.
Will do, Commander.
Alright.
Amazed shipper came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Of course I would. You're members of my crew. I value you. Alright, let's get going. Time to go to our private quarters. Wow, that was actually pretty quick. Well, of course, there's also not much to load in up here. Let's get some music going. We'll go with that one. I kind of like the dark, ominous music types that we got. Casual. I don't have the tuxedo yet. Alright. Trying to think which material. I might go with this material. See if it is the one I usually try out. What was this? Medal of Honor. View achievements. How did they already have a picture of Liara up here for me? Oh my god, I actually kind of like that. I've never noticed that before. Alright, well, I'll end the video here, everybody. If you enjoyed, please think about leaving a like and a comment down below as always. Share the video if you want, and subscribe. Give me a trial run. I really appreciate it. And until next time, this is the Unknown Assembly, signing off.